Ladies and gentlemen, the American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Today in history in 1773, the Sons of Liberty, dressed up like Mohawk Indians, they went on a ship and they threw 400 crates of tea overboard. It was a lot of damn tea. They did it in a couple hours. Bottom line is, they really pissed off the Brits after that. That's when the Coercion Acts were passed, the Townshend Acts. That's when they started bringing soldiers over. So that really resulted in the revolution. But this was 1773, so Boston suffered a little more before the revolution actually really kicked in. And the Battle of the Bulge began today in history. Bastogne was worn on the uniforms of the Army Cadets football players on Saturday. They chose that battle. All right, Trump went to the Army-Navy game with J.D. Vance, Elon Musk, Daniel Penny and company, and they got a rip-roaring, Speaker Johnson, rip-roaring applause. ABC settled the $15 million lawsuit that Trump had against George Stephanopoulos. Trump was supposed to give a 4-hour deposition today, but he chose to settle the case instead of going through that hell. ABC News they apologize, and $15 million to the Trump Library. Boy, that stings. All right, Pelosi is in Germany, had to have a hip replacement surgery. She's apparently doing well. Devin Nunes has been appointed by Trump to be the head of the Intelligence Advisory Board. Latrobe's CEO, this fatso right there, he got his 20-year sentence for fraud got commuted by Joe Biden. Michael Moore stands with all of us against UHC. It's a rare time that I agree with Michael Moore, but he's right. Mayorkas now says, okay, the drones are a concern, and they're apparently going to institute some drone attacks or some drone countermeasures in New York and New Jersey. By the way, these drones are going all over the country. They're all over Europe. They're going over military bases. They've been seen around here in northern Kentucky. Why? We have an airport. We got GE. We got all kinds of stuff for them to spy on. And my inside source says it's China. Tim Cook, he went to Mar-a-Lago to meet with Trump. They're all coming. And you know what? This just goes to show you. These billionaires, they want to play ball with who's ever president of the United States. Senator Menendez, nope, not going to get a retrial. Warnock, I agree with Warnock now. Warnock says medical debt should not go on your credit report. Do you know that they throw anything they want on your credit report, you can't stop it? They need to have massive credit report reform. But I agree with Warnock. And Obamacare has absolutely failed. All the stuff that's going terrible with health care right now, you can trace back to Barack Obama destroying our health care with Obamacare. You know what Obamacare did? Gave some BS health care coverage to poor people and destroyed it for everybody else. Way to go, Barack. I hate him. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be a frothy, flat-mouthed hag. Your Shakespeare insult of the day. All right, here we go with local news. One's personal. If you have a lot of money and you would like to contribute to the David Yost campaign for governor, I am hosting January 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. down at Brio's a reception to raise money for David Yost. He is the current Ohio Attorney General, and he is running for governor. Join me. Donna Robinson is the first black Cincinnati police chief. Congratulations to Donna. She's been on the force for 30 years. Hope she does a great job. And the TJI Fridays all around northern Kentucky and Cincinnati are closing. Rich's down in Covington's closing. Restaurant business is rough right now. So hang in there, all you restaurateurs, because we like to go out to eat. Coming up next, Jamie Spindley and his World News.
Hello, everybody. The latest world headlines. A powerful cyclone with winds reaching 140 miles per hour struck Mayotte, a French territory in the Indian Ocean. Local officials warn the death toll could approach or exceed several thousand. waves as high as 8 meters, and severe destruction makes it the worst cyclone to hit the area in over 90 years. An explosive device was thrown into a crowd at the annual festival in northern Thailand. The attack killed 3 people and injured dozens more. 2 suspects are in custody, but no charges have been filed. In other news, 12 people, including 11 foreigners and 1 Georgian, died from carbon monoxide poisoning at a ski resort near the border of Russia. The victims were found in a sleeping area above a restaurant at the country's largest ski resort. And 2 Russian tankers sank in the Kerch Sea yesterday due to severe weather. Each tanker was carrying 4,000 tons of fuel, raising concerns about major environmental damage. Greenpeace Ukraine has issued warnings about the potential impact on the surrounding ecosystem. You up to date on the world headlines? Coming up next, Sports Without Boundaries.
All right, here we go with Sports Without Boundaries. The Cincinnati Bengals beat the Titans 37-27. All around the NFL, there were some exciting games. The Cowboys won. The Chiefs won. But guess what? Mahomes is hurt day to day. Carson Wentz might be taking over. And, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Eagles. Navy beats Army. Bob Winter was happy. John Jones and Tom Aspinall will be a fight that will happen in 2025 per Dana White. What a fight. University of Kentucky beat Louisville at home. Randy Moss said that he's had the Whipple procedure. That's the procedure down there when where your pancreas, your liver, and all your bile ducts are. It's not looking good. I know people that have had the Whipple procedure. They live a couple years. So I hope Randy Moss beats this. But that is some serious cancer. Travis Hunter won the Heisman Saturday night. He's a 2-way player for Colorado. I know Deion Sanders is happy. And the Crosstown Shootout. You thought I'd forget it? No. UC beat Xavier by 4 points. So it's a great weekend in sports. And guess what? It's going to be a really good weekend this coming weekend in sports. A lot of college football stuff. Coming up next, pop culture. Here we go with pop culture. Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg are starting a non-woke studio. Yeah, baby. I see Butcher of Pakistan there. And this billionaire right here fell and killed himself investigating caves in Spain. I think billionaires get too bored to do dangerous things, and boom. Chris Rock did SNL, and he had a great line. He goes, sometimes drug dealers get shot. Mega Millions is up to $740 million. Got to remember to get a ticket. Harry and Meghan Polo docuseries flopped. Think about it. Who the hell cares on a grand scale of polo? Nobody. And somebody's built this gigantic Polish castle out in the middle of the lake on an island, and nobody knows who the hell's built it. But it's been built. I'd like to go stay there. Carry On, the big Netflix. I watched it over the weekend. Great flick. Check it out. Red One. You know what? I was I really enjoyed Red One. I think it's going to be a Christmas classic. It's a story about Santa Claus and his nemesis. It's pretty good. And Yellowstone concluded last night. And there's been some people that didn't like. I loved it. I think Yellowstone closed it out very well. Spoiler alert. Earmuffs if you don't want to hear it. Beth waxed Jamie. Last person to go to the train station, Jamie. And I just think they wrapped it up pretty well. All right, this is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.